You can't fish with it, that's for sure. Uh-huh, yeah. Where the hell are we gonna fish anyway? There ain't no ponds around here. There isn't even an aquarium, as far as I know. Let's go check the kitchen if there's some fish. Like a can of tuna or something. That's what they usually go for in cartoons and everything. Cats love cans of tuna. Tuna can of tuna. Cooking ingredients. So nothing in there. And I doubt there's any tuna here. What? Where? Exactly. I'm gonna leave you all alone for now. I shall return, kitty cat. Once I find out what the heck I'm supposed to do next. It seems you need guidance in your quest. Behold the wise man from the living forest. Hear my advice, mortal. You're reptile. Why is it reptile? That's reptile. From Mortal Kombat. There's a rat in it, and I don't know just what to do. Is there a vicious wasp somewhere that has a rat swimming in it that I need to get? Well, at least the game itself has its own built-in hint system, apparently. That if it takes too long and you haven't found any solution to anything, it'll let you know that, hey, this is what you need to do. Now here's a hint. Like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I need to find something that doesn't have so much rat in it. Like strawberry tart. Although that still might be appalling. Unless the rat was the hint for the toy. Still working on that game. That's for sure. Beep 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 beep. Yep, he's still here. What a striking conversation. I still have no idea. We just found the pickaxe and that's it. That didn't help me at all with the cat situation. Or the candle situation. Or any situation. I just got a pickaxe. Do I kill the cat with the pickaxe or something? Yeah, you tell me fish, but that doesn't help. There is no fish. Go fish. I haven't seen any fish. Unless it doesn't make any sense if I need to go outside and make a hole on the ground with the pickaxe so I can fish. That doesn't make any sense. Greenland is not ice. We're not on the Antarctic. Greenland is land under. It's mostly snow, and under it, it's land. Why do I... What? This puzzle doesn't make any sense. If that's the thing I need to do. Where am I even supposed to go here? To do the thing? Have I missed some area here, or... I couldn't go anywhere further. Everything's preventing me from advancing. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Why do they always need... This is exactly like Sierra now. That you have to freaking hide areas. In the most impossible way. I hate that. Always hated that about Sierra games. The freaking pathfinding is so stupid. Everything's hidden. Though it's a bit chilly, you do enjoy this environment. It kind of reminds you of Christmas back home. A large lake lays frozen. That's not a lake. That's a pond. You wish you'd brought your skates. A big piece of rock is blocking the way to the west. Get closer first, but not too close. Go fish. Well, it's like a Sierra game. I have to save it constantly. Ah, now that's something you've always wanted. A deep, dark, watery grave. But it won't do you any good in completing this game. I just wanted to see it. Nice animation. Too bad, Mike. No fish for you today. Crap. Crap. There. Don't destroy the lamp. 5 hours later. Hey, well, you look at that. That'll make a fine meal. This fish looks quite delish. With that pixelated form, I don't think so. I don't even know what that fish is. There was something there. I saw it. Maybe it was the Eskimo. Maybe we're finally seeing a ghost. Or not. He even played the music and everything. Interesting that Mike didn't react to it at all. Now let's go get the kitty cat something to eat. It seems you need some guidance in your quest. Behold, the wise man from the living forest. There's a rat in it and I don't know just what to do. Still the same advice that doesn't help at all, because that actually doesn't make any sense. Still, nice 8-bit reptile. Give fish to cat. You give Snowflake the fish. First he sniffs at it, then he carefully takes it from your hand. Now that Snowflake's eating the fish, he doesn't mind you taking his toy, Miles. Bon appetit. Don't choke on the bones. $70 out of 222. Almost halfway there. Judging from the score and how many scores we get, it's not a long game. A couple of hours long. But then again, it is a fan-made game, so usually fan-made games aren't that long. I don't want my face blown off again. Use toy. You wind the toy mouse and release it just to see what happens. The robot, which is guarding Bates' bedroom, seems unable to follow the toy mouse. It malfunctions. Perfect time to use this. There. You carefully open the suitcase, hoping for no more booby traps. In the suitcase, you find the photograph of Frank Bates. You still don't understand what Lisa McIntyre sees in him. In this game, life's like a box of matches. You only get a few, Mike. Use them wisely. Ah, really? Limited amount. We all know what the big gun is compensating for. Yeah, his height. This tool might come in handy in that some time. You never know. Never know when you might need a good pickaxe. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Would have been faster. Well, since I started to go this way already, it's too late to turn back. The other way would have been a lot faster. Well, that's what I get for being a dummy. Going the long way around. Everybody enjoying the game so far? Lisa and Frank sitting in a tree. Fucking. How did they do that? I don't know. Maybe they're monkeys. Whoever knows. Give photo to Lisa. Okay. You hand over the photograph of Frank Bates. Lisa takes it, looks at it, and a twinkle appears in her eyes. That'll do just fine, Mr. Goodman. Here are my candles, as promised. How's your private seance coming, Miss McIntyre? I sense trouble very soon, Mr. Goodman. Much trouble. Sometimes Lisa McIntyre gives you the creeps. Or the heebie-jeebies. Enjoyed that photograph I gave you earlier, Miss McIntyre? Yes, Mr. Goodman, but I'd like to enjoy it in silence, so please let me be. Well, at least now we got candles. Just a bunch of candles. As ordered. Now we need to get ashes. Where the heck are we gonna get some ashes? As far as I know, Mike is the only one who smokes, but he doesn't have any cigarettes with him. I haven't seen any ashtrays anywhere. Ashes. In a place like this. Well, we do have matches, so we can burn something, but we have to contain it somehow. And also, we have to figure out what we're going to burn. So what would be something good that we could burn? Also have to figure out where to burn it. It's not yours for taking. Fine. I mean, if I can't read the house rules, why even have them there? It would be nice fodder for the fire. Room is locked. I wonder why Dr. Green always locks his room. I mean, nobody else does it. He's the only one who locks his room. Odd behavior from a biochemist, if you ask me. It's locked by a 4-figure combination. Now, don't go searching for any numbers or codes because that's not necessary here. If you want to hustle around the numbers, go play Time Quest or something. Fine, I get it. I can't open it ever. Fine. Jeez. I really haven't seen any item that I could just grab and burn. And I'm sure just burning the matches themselves is not going to provide enough ashes for us. So I have to find something that we can burn. And a place where we can burn it. There are no fireplaces here. And the only place that can contain fire is pretty much the kitchen. Although there are fire extinguishers everywhere. This is what they call a cooking island, a combination of a cooking range, stove, oven, boiling ring, dresser, and a wooden board, meant for the cutting. There's some blood on the wooden board. Examining the board closely learns us the blood is red and the violets are blue. Roses are gray, violets are gray. I am dead and colorblind. You carefully scrape off some of the blood and fold it in a tissue. Alright, we got the blood. Now for the ashes. What? Where? There's some pretty neat tile work you see here. Besides that, there's an apron and some cutlery hanging here. Okay, so it wasn't even a towel. I was hoping that it would be some kind of a towel that I can pick up and use to burn and Snowflake is on the bed. Snowflake's in a deep sleep, dreaming about mice and fish, no doubt. Could be sleeping, dreaming of all kinds of things. I wonder what cats actually... If the cats are able to dream of something. I mean, they don't twitch and fiddle around like dogs do when they dream of catching something. They usually are like running after something in their dreams. But then cats... Don't remember ever seeing cats fidgeting. Ashes to ashes, a pot to a pot. Hey! Hey! Alright, ashes to ashes, a pot to a pot. So I need to get a pot. That's understandable, because I want to put something in somewhere to burn safely. So a pot makes sense. Was there a pot? Or a pan? Or something in the kitchen that I could take? Don't remember. Don't remember even seeing one. Watson has a lot of stuff on hand. For a cook, it must be great working here. It's not yours for the taking. Use what with what in the what? I don't know. Use your ass with your face. How about that? Fine, it's all a combination. Can't look at anything individually. Excuse me. Seriously, where could we find a pot? Lee's room. He's got incense in there. Maybe we could get the ash from that? The thought. Yuck. Not only does it stink, but the ashes make a terrible mess. Mike, you seem pretty upset. This isn't your room, remember? You carefully wipe some of the ashes together and put them in your pocket. There we go. That was easy. This is a small pile of ashes. It still has its strong odor. At least this time they knew how to spell odor. Yeah, this is terrible odor. Hodor. Hodor. If the Game of Thrones was French, Hodor would be pronounced odor. So it would be a smell all the time. Alright. Okay, I was about to save, but apparently I can't. The seance is happening automatically. Well, Mike, did you manage to get the items I requested? I surely did, Owen. Here they are. Thanks. Owen Carter takes the ashes, the blood, and the candles. He pours the ashes in a circle and places the candles on its edge in an equable fashion. Next, Owen Carter drips the blood in the center of the ashes. Finally, he lights the candles. Owen Carter raises his hand. Quiet, please. All the talking dies down. Everybody's looking at Owen Carter. We've gathered here tonight to summon the spirit of the Eskimo. I want all to clear their thoughts and hold hands. Carter clears his throat. I command any spirit present in the station to show itself, Owen Carter says. Suddenly, ellipses. Yep. Somebody dead? What's this? All the lights have gone dead, Owen Carter says. My God, and all the candles are blown out, Sarah cries out. Calm down, Miss Parker. I've got a flashlight with me, William Mayfield says. Click, click, click. That's strange. The flashlight isn't working, William Mayfield says. It was working fine when I tried it earlier. It's called an EMP. Ghosts do that, and they drain the energy from batteries and such. It's an old fact from all ghost hunting shows. I don't like this one bit, Ben Green says. Whatever you do, don't break the circle, when Carter commands. It's getting quite cold in here, Dr. Benson says. Yes, you're right. I feel it too. Wait, be quiet. I thought I heard something. Everybody holds his or her breath, thus being able to hear the sound. Spirit of a restless Eskimo, please reveal yourself. Not relief, reveal, not relief. Owen Carter says, breaking the silence. Nothing seems to happen, Ben Green whispers. Quiet, please. Please give me a sign if you can hear me, Spirit. Still nothing. I don't think it's going to show itself tonight, people. Let's try again tomorrow. What's that sound? What's that sound? Lisa McIntyre asks. I don't know, but it sounds kind of like the water pipes. Water pipes? What water pipes? The water pipes connected to the sprinklers. My God, what's this? It seems that the sprinklers have been turned on. What the sprinklers? But how? This water feels somewhat sticky. It smells different too. Let's get out of here, quick! But the circle! We shouldn't break the circle, Owen Carter says, but no one is listening anymore. Like a raving herd, the party rushes out of the dark lab. Once outside, they discover what the water really was. Oil? Oil? Dun dun dun. It gave you a sign, all right, Carter. I'm covered with oil, for crying out loud. I don't understand. My father told me he never found any oil here. Don't worry about that. How did the oil get in the water pipes? There's some kind of presence presence here in Mary, that's for sure. Let's not keep the oil on too long, ladies and gentlemen. It's not all that conducive to the skin. You're probably right, Dr. Benson. Let's call it a day, people. Tomorrow, Frank and I will get to the bottom of this. We'll all get to the bottom of this. It seems to me we just had our first official contact with the spirit. Some contact. The party agrees to Dr. Benson's advice. Everyone looks up their quarters, showers, and finally hits the sack. The following morning. Ellipses. Although you slept somewhat restless, you feel quite rested. No wonder you've been sleeping far into the day. It's way past noon. You wonder where Sarah is. There. Oily spirit. And why does it keep on going on fast? I like to keep it normal, please. Nope. There. Take a nice and refreshing shower. Interesting that I got points from that, just like in the first day. I wonder what could... I'm just curious. What would happen if I try to go out when I don't have any clothes on? Get dressed first, jeez! You take your clothes and put them on, although you're still a bit smelly. That's all it is. better to be clean, after all. Cleanliness is to something. As the saying goes. Cleanliness is close to something. Did you manage to get the oil off yesterday, Ben? Barely. Even so much so, I think there's still some in my hair, so to speak. That's very tedious, Ben. Damn right it is. I can see you're still busy watering that plant, Ben. Yes, Mike, I told you before, it needs water and plenty of it. Does it need more water still, Ben? Yes, Mike, it does. Alright. Done talking with you then. She's not in her room. He's not in his. No. I guess everybody's. Well, it's all past noon, so it should be lunchtime. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking, and soon talking. Apparently, we're not going to be talking. There's nobody here. Nobody here. Okay. Ah. Watson's very busy writing. Ah, Watson. How are things? 3 boxes of raisins, 6 boxes of chocolates. Oh, hi, Mike. I'm fine. What are you doing, Watson? I'm making a list, Mike. I'm filing the food supplies. It's all that more convenient when I'm trying to decide what to cook for dinner. Oh, that's a clever idea. Thank you, Mike. What is for dinner, Watson? 6 cheeses, 7 cans of beans. Sorry, what were you saying, Mike? Never mind, Watson. You gave me the answer already. Oh, did I? Oh, well, could be. Cheese and beans. Sounds lovely. Watson? Please, Mike, let me file the supplies. Okay, Watson. Sorry. It's okay, Mike. That was quite the session yesterday, wasn't it, Dr. Lee? Yes, Mike. It was very slick. Yes, it sure was. Did he just make a joke? He did. You could say that I'm very much of a slick guy myself, Dr. Lee. Excuse me, Mike. Never mind.
Nothing? No? Not even a titter?
Dr. Lee, never mind. He really likes to meditate, doesn't he? What do we have here? Owen Carter, Lisa McIntyre, and Dr. Benson are busy talking. He's very busy talking and hardly notices you. She's having a discussion with the Owen Carter and Charles Benson and completely ignores you. This is not Laura Boadventure. Damn. They got me. They got me. This is not Laura Bow 2. Yep. Or Laura Bow 1 where you just do lots of eavesdropping on people. Clever. Good reference. Good reference. He's very busy talking and hardly notices you. Okay, I get the point. I'm going. No, Frank. Jesus. This place is a mess. Hi, Bates. This place is a mess, isn't it? It sure is, Goodman. He really seems to upset William here. Yes, he does look kind of pale. It'll be a hell of a job cleaning this place, Bates. You're right. Personally, I don't think we should bother. We weren't using this place anyway. How's the chopper coming along? I'm working on it. Got a minute. Don't worry. There's a lot of oil here. Yes, you can say that again. There's a lot of oil here. Yes, you can say that again. There's a lot of oil. Yes, you can say that again. William, are you okay? You look kind of pale. What was that, Mike? I wasn't really listening. I'm sorry. That's okay. Tell me, what's the matter? It's the oil, Mike. My father. What about your father? My father told me that the sightings he experienced were attended by oil. You mean this oil is assigned by the Eskimo ghost? That's right, Mike. I thought it was all just my father's imagination, but now... I think the ghost is quite real, William. I'm afraid you're right, Mike. Or William, Oil! God, it's all true, all this oil. Just let him be, Mike. Still quite upset. Nobody in here. I wonder if there's anybody outside. I mean, we haven't seen Sarah at all. So I wonder where she went. Well, there's still one place I haven't checked. Or actually, two places inside. Nothing. And nobody. Okay. Excuse me, people. Anybody here? Oops. Osh. That feels so much better. You'd like to, but you've ran out of supplies. Nice way of saying it. And also, we don't want to be an animal. Gotta wash your hands. Even if you go for a tinkle, wash your hands. Hi, sweetheart. What? Hey, have you been crying? Yes, Mikey, it's just... Calm down, beautiful. Take a deep breath and tell me what's the matter. I'm quite upset now that we found out that there's a real spirit here. Shh, don't cry. You give her a kiss. That seems to calm her down a bit. Now tell me what the problem is. Well, now that the ghost is for real, I'm afraid William Mayfield and everybody else will find out about us, Mike. What do you mean, Sarah? That we're nothing but more than a bunch of frauds, Mike. That's what I mean. Again, Sarah starts to cry. You put your arms around her and wipe her tears away. How do you... If you put your arms around her... Well, if you're doing it from the back, then you can wipe her eyes, but... Calm down, Sarah. Don't worry. But I do worry, Mike. Owen Carter was asking me about my profession the other day. I told him I was a bit of a hurry and had no time to talk. Just another lie. I know, Sarah, but it's not easy. But think about the $10,000. That's a lot of money. I know, Mike, and we can surely use it, but all those lies, every time I'm fed up with it. Hush, darling. This will be the last time. I promise. When we get back home, we'll move and I'll start my own little antique shop I told you about. I guess you're right, Mikey. So this will be the last time? Yes, it is. Chin up, beautiful. Promise? I promise. Snug. Come back inside, Sarah. It's very cold out here. Just leave me, Mikey. I want to think things over for a while. I understand, darling. Love you. Love you too, Mikey.
Aren't they just the sweetest and all?
They're so sweet with each other and all that. Actually, let's go check out the rest of the area. If there's something new that has appeared around here, you never know. There might be. Maybe there's a ghost fishing at the pond. Nothing. I didn't really check out the rock. A big rock is blocking your way to the west. There's a small hole in the rock. There's a small hole in the rock. Good to know. Thanks for the description of that. Could have told me like... Hey there, Bomber. There's a lemon behind that rock. What? A lemon behind that rock. I highly doubt it. What's a poke? Well, it actually is a command on the C64. Look in the hole. Alright. It's just a hole. Good to know that there is a hole. Now, where's the dynamite so I can blow that shit up?
Open the door and let's go.
Take off jacket. With that taken off, let's take off ourselves. As in, explore some more. I wonder if they're still discussing it at one corridor. Maybe. If they are... there they are. Are ye? Yes, ye are. Yes, ye are Kung Fu. I really don't know where to go now. Or what to do. You missed the seance. And also this little joke. This is not a Laura Bow adventure. When I'm trying to eavesdrop on these people. Now I'm just wandering around what to do. But pretty much what happened on the Seance Goblin. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you. You can watch it later yourself. On the pod. To catch up on the story. You can just imagine that something bad happened in this room where the seance was kept. And it really shook up William, that's for sure. William is all shook up. Yeah, oh, I'm all shook up. Whoa, hey, what was that? It sounded like a loud bump. Okay. My God, it's Dr. Lee. He fell from the ladder. What happened? Owen Carter asks. We heard a loud noise coming from in here. It's Dr. Lee. Is he... I'm afraid Dr. Lee is dead. That's awful! Look, the rungs are smeared with oil. My god, you're right. Could it be...
I bet it has something to do with the Eskimo spirit.
No. Let's not rush to conclusions. There must be a logical explanation for this.
What do you mean, logical explanation? You surely don't think that this oil got there through yesterday's accident in the lab?
I mean to say that it's not necessarily the work of a ghost, Miss McIntyre. It looks more like an accident to me. Dr. Benson's right, Lisa. Manifestations don't kill.
Manifestations surely don't spray oil, Lisa McIntyre says, and she leaves the room furiously. Later on, the remaining party members learn about Dr. Lee's gruesome death. His body is transported to the test lab where it will be preserved until the chopper is fully repaired for the journey home. And thus we lay his body and soul in the hands of the Lord, so that Dr. Chin Sung Lee may rest in peace.
Amen. The greater good.
Does anyone want to say anything? William Mayfield asks. You said it all, William. That was beautiful.
Thank you, Sarah. Okay, everyone. We'll toast in Dr. Lee's honor at the bar later on. Let's go. The morning crowd leaves the test lab. Later that night, there's a short reception in Dr. Lee's remembrance. After the reception, everyone decides to call it a day and all go to bed. The next morning, ...
Oh, darling, here you are.
What? Oh, it's you.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just a bit upset over the death of Dr. Lee.
Yes, me too,
Sarah says, and she kisses you.
I'm going now. Will I see you later?
Yes, sure. You answer, and Sarah leaves. You close your eyes and try a little meditating, but pretty soon get distracted. He is dead. There. Hey, Sin-Law! Sin-Law is here. Ah. And now the kitty cat is on the floor and Watson is in bed. The cat's called Snowflake. Both Watson and Snowflake are very much asleep. Let's quietly just go through here. Just quietly go through. Oops. Toilets are fine. Good. Zip, zip, flush. Oh, it's such a relief. Hi, darling. What are you reading?
Oh, hi, Mikey. It's you. You startled me.
Now come. What are you reading?
Some kind of a journal I found stuffed away behind some books.
Tell me, Sarah. What's this journal about?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. There are a couple of pages torn out.
Just tell me what's on the remaining pages, then.
It seems someone from the former expedition was keeping this journal. It's written by Ariel No, a female scientist. First, there are mainly notes about the oil drillings, but later on in the journal, she starts writing about the sightings she experienced back then.
Read me the part about the sightings, will you?
Okay, Mikey, listen. Tuesday. Once again, Dr. Livingstone and I saw the spirit that, to me, very much looks like an Eskimo. We reported to Mr. Mayfield, but he refused to believe it, and told us he wasn't paying us to go around spreading fairy tales. Can't blame him, really. Friday. After 2 days of non-sightings, the spirit suddenly reappeared. Some guards saw him walking through the hallways. They also told me that the spirit left a trail of oil. I must say I wasn't paying much attention to it when I saw the ghost for the first time, but now I recall there was some oil within as well. Sunday. Something horrific has happened. Poor Dr. Livingstone was crushed today by a large boulder of ice. I saw traces of oil at the accident scene. Again, I told Mr. Mayfield, but he was too busy to even notice me. Wednesday. For the last 3 days, several strange accidents have happened here. I'm getting very paranoid over all of this, and I must admit I'm afraid to even leave my quarters. All the deaths involve oil. It can no longer be coincidental. Mayfield still isn't listening. Damn, that man's stubborn. Thursday. Another scientist and I saw something in the hills. Going to investigate it. I'll hide this journal between some books somewhere and retrieve it when I get back. And that's all there is, Mikey.
Funny. William never told us about those accidents.
Maybe his father never told him, Mikey.
What's that sticking out of the journal?
It looks like some kind of poem, Mike. Here, you take it.
Cool. It's getting stranger all the time, Sarah. There's something going on here.
I think this ghost is more dangerous than we thought, Mikey. Let's be careful from now on.
I guess you're right, Sarah. Promise me you won't go wandering off alone, Sarah.
I promise, Mikey. Do me a favor. Don't go wandering off alone yourself.
I won't, darling. For now. Be careful, Sarah.
You too, Mikey.
All right, let's see. A couplet. This is a couplet. Well, what's there to say? Just read it. Written by Ariel No, titled No One Will Follow. I see myself and I move me aside. This is how I obtained the key for the ride. What is that supposed to be? I see myself and I move me aside. This is how I obtained the key for the ride. So we need to find a mirror. You look at yourself at the mirror and then we move the mirror. And so on. Good day, Dr. Benson. How are you? What? Oh, good day, Michael. I'm fine, thank you. What were you pondering about, if I may ask? Oh, it's nothing, really. Dr. Benson's drinking some water from the water cooler. It seems to me you're bothered by something, Doctor. Sigh. You're right, Michael. I was thinking about what Miss McIntyre said the other day. You mean about the Eskimo spirit that is part in death of Dr. Lee? Exactly, Michael. I'm wondering. Wondering about what, Doctor? What if she's right? I personally think the death of Dr. Lee was accidental, Dr. Benson. Yes, I'd like to think so, too. What made you join this expedition, Dr. Benson? Well, young Mayfield, of course. Although I was a bit surprised. What do you mean by surprised, Doctor? Well, I was the family doctor for many years until Maxwell Mayfield died, and soon after that, so did his wife Mary Mayfield. You mean William lost both his parents in such a short period of time? That's awful. Yes, it was. William mourned for many months, and I didn't hear from him until last week. What happened last week, Doctor? William called me. He told me he was planning an expedition. This expedition. He needed a doctor to heal the wounded, if any. I said yes, right away. I've always been quite fond of the young Mayfield, you see. Yes, I see. You're feeling a bit better, aren't you, Dr. Benson? You're actually smiling. Yes, Michael. I was thinking about William Mayfield. He's such an adventurous young man. I say, Dr. Benson, I've noticed. Taking on such an expedition is really his kind of thing. He's bored very, very easily, you know. That doesn't surprise me at all, Dr. Benson. Sarah and I just found an interesting journal, Dr. Benson. Oh, did you? What was it about? About the sightings. It was... Oh, yes, the sightings. I almost forgot about them. Never mind, Doctor. Refreshing. Nobody here. I guess everybody could be in their rooms right now, I would say. Owen Carter's busy knocking on walls. Has he gone berserk? Owen, what are you doing? Hush, Mike. I'm ghost hunting. Ghost hunting, huh? But Owen, I'm... Silence, please, Mike. I might not hear the response to my knocking. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Boo. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, I'm a ghost. Oh, it's you, Mike. Very funny. I'm sorry, Owen. Owen? Not now, Mike. I think Owen has lost his marbles. Because that's very scientific of fighting ghosts. You're just knocking on walls. The best way to find them. Ben Green is watering his plants. With a watering can, that is. Does it need more water still, Ben? Yes, Mike, it does. And that's all. Okay. Riveting conversation, as always. Nobody in our room. Entering Dr. Lee's room makes you think back of the accident that killed him. It's a tragedy that Dr. Lee had to die in such a horrific way. I really didn't expect Dr. Lee to be the first one to die. I really expected it to be Frank or the cook. But alas, it was Lee. Let's go actually check if we can see the oil still on the ladder. Nope, it's cleared. I must be extremely restless of a spirit that attacks just anybody who's here. What's that on the floor? On the top of the stone table lies the body of Dr. Lee. What's this? Somebody, probably William, lost some kind of card. This must have happened during the visit to the body of Dr. Lee. Within the sudden darkness, you managed to find your way out. My God, what the hell has just happened? All the lights suddenly went out. At Dr. Lee's body. Did it move? The poor man, he didn't deserve to die. Okay, so we got the card. It's a key card. Don't leave home without it. No, you didn't. That was good. Spooky body and card. That was good. That was a good. Good.